On Sunday, I made a video about Lindsey Graham. I was polite, didn't really say anything nice, I didn't praise him or anything, but I kept it factual, and I didn't mock him. You know who I'm tired of being polite about? Doctors that knowingly spread misinformation. Like Peter McCullough. He posted this after the news about Graham's death. Let's break this down. Peter isn't actually board certified. His board certifications in both internal medicine and cardiology have been revoked by the American Board of Internal Medicine. Not lapsed, revoked for spreading the misinformation that he has. So we already know he's not trustworthy because he's already lied. Then he uses a bunch of big words to try to scare you. Subclinical myopericarditis is McCullough's way of pretending that asymptomatic rises in a cardiac enzyme called a troponin are always equivalent to symptomatic and deadly heart failure, which is not actually true. In fact, a large part of his job once upon a time as a cardiologist was differentiating between asymptomatic and sometimes inappropriately ordered test findings and actual disease. But he chooses to blur those lines in order to fearmonger. Then he talks about accelerated cardiac disease. However, in a 71-year-old man who worked a highly stressful job and probably didn't always get the opportunity to eat healthy, it's certainly easy to think that he may have had significant cardiac disease already. There wasn't anything accelerated about it. But more importantly, the way we know that Peter was talking completely out of turn is that they released the cause of death for Lindsey Graham. Aortic dissections can happen to just about anybody, regardless of their cardiac disease status. It may be a risk factor, but it can happen to anybody. But Peter couldn't wait to make his assumptions. 15 hours? He reverts back to the old strategy of blaming the spike protein, ignoring the fact that we already know that vaccine components, including the spike protein, which this is an artificially made spike protein without any of the other machinery in the COVID-19 virus to help it replicate. They don't hang around in the body for longer than a few days. It's been 5 years since the vaccines were rolled out. The idea that the spike protein was still causing that much inflammation, again, without any of the other replicating machinery, this far out, to cause a heart attack or an aortic dissection goes against everything we understand about the vaccines and how they work and how they're made. And I know what some of you might say. Maybe he's just smarter than me, a schmuck hospitalist. Peter McCullough proves that there's no conspiracy to hide vaccine information from the public or hide vaccine side effects. He makes bank. It's way more lucrative to lie and entice people with conspiracy theories than to do honest science and scientific communication. Peter knows this. He knows how to make himself sound smart and has some viral clips that anti-vaxxers love to share, but they're easily debunked. When people share his videos, similar to how I treated Lindsey Graham's death, I try to be polite. I am factual and I explain how and why he's lying. Because usually the people that are sharing the videos have fallen for his disinformation. And he told them what they want to hear because conspiracy theories sell. To Peter McCullough himself, with all due disrespect, you're a liar and a disgrace to the medical profession, and the world would honestly be better if you shut the hell up.